Coliseum Video presents WrestleFest 94. Check it out! This is the Macho Man Randy Savage. I'm your host, for these exciting matches. Plus, as an extra, took time out of my busy schedule not only to be a host, but to give you a little extra sizzle to this great, exciting time that we're going to spend together. I'm going to give you fashion tips, and who better to give fashion tips than the fashion expert, the Macho Man Randy Savage. And I know him well, because I've been with the Macho Man ever since I was a macho baby, We're going to zero in on different WWF superstars, and we're going to check them out from the top of their heads to the bottoms of their feet and let you know if they're happening or not happening in the fashion world. Make a fashion statement, be fashionably late.
Well, this should be a good one. Rick the Model Martel will face the man who is electric. He is a future Hall of Famer here in the World Wrestling Federation Gorilla Monsoon. I'm talking about Randy Macho Man Savage.
Mr. Wrestling himself, the Macho Man Randy Savage, has done just about everything there is to do here in the World Wrestling Federation. Two-time holder of the Intercontinental Championship, former WWF champion as well. In there with probably one of the best contenders that I know of.
Well, you got that right. The model always keeps himself in phenomenal condition. Never sell Rick Martel short, because if you let him for a second, he'll pin you, brother.
Rick Martel has the ability to beat anyone on any given evening, and I'm sure that is paramount in the mind of the Macho Man Randy Savage.
Rick Martel known for that patented Boston Crab maneuver. And of course, the Macho Man known for those high-flying aerial maneuvers himself. You know, I dare say, Gorilla, that the Macho Man has to be one of, if perhaps not the most popular superstar here in the WWF.
Wow, and rightfully so. Proven himself time and time again.
Yes, he has. Quick arm drag there by the Macho Man, and Martel complaining about a hair pull, which I did not see.
And both in and out of the ring.
They lock up again. Macho Man bullying Martel back to the ring ropes, rather.
The only thing I have against the Macho Man, Stan, is that he uses those blah outfits all the time. Doesn't have any color.
Yeah, his outfits,
wow.
You wouldn't call them subtle, would you?
Well, they never even had anything like that in my era.
Nor mine.
You either got black or green. That was it.
Love those wool tights, didn't you?
Oh. Once in a while, a canary yellow, maybe.
Yeah, if you're feeling real bold. Oh, wow. Speaking of bold, the model just slapped Macho Man across the face, and that could be a big mistake, brother. You do not want to raise the dander of the Macho Man.
Well, Macho Man obviously got irate about that, but could be a good ploy on the part of the model. Upset the game plan of the Macho Man.
The Macho Man known in the World Wrestling Federation for having a quick temper.
Short fuse.
Oh, look at that move there. So agile. And the model, look at that. Doing some jumping jacks like this is just a workout for him.
He's
not a
in
chance.
great shape.
He is in tremendous shape, but I tell you what, this is far more than a workout when you face the Macho Man.
Once again, he's playing with these mind games.
Macho Man once again coming outside to try to get Martel back in the ring. Is Martel trying to lure the Macho Man, setting him up for something? We'll find out.
He caught him. Caught him on the way in.
Sure enough.
Beautifully orchestrated by the model, Rick Martel.
He is such a wily veteran. Driving those knees now into the solar plexus area of the Macho Man. Now an Irish whip. Reversal by Randy. Oh, look at that move. Nice move.
Nice counter.
Oh, look at that. Oh, and he took a jab. Another jab.
Got to be a little bit too wrapped up there.
Oh, big hip lock takeover. Macho Man Randy Savage, just tremendous clothesline. You know, a little earlier, when Randy came in and he caught that boot right to the face, opened him up a little bit.
Model now not of his own volition on the outside.
I must wonder if that eye injury will play a part in this match on down the pike. If that eye closes, that will definitely impede the vision of the Macho Man.
Well, that could be the difference between winning and losing.
Macho Man once again threatening to jump off that top rope as only he can do.
Boy, look at that mouse. It's getting bigger as we speak.
Nasty looking. Martel again with a quick knee.
Oh, going right to work on it.
Yes, he is. Martel relentless. Macho Man trying to fight back now, but taking a couple of boots in the midsection for his effort. Blocked effectively there, and now Martel's crashed into the turnbuckle area. Side headlock by the Macho Man.
Model won't stay in this long.
Randy Savage leaning into it. Look at that handful of hair. Referee, get in there.
I used to hate a side headlock. I hated when somebody put that out.
Oh, yeah. Yes,
Great controlling maneuver.
Yes, it is.
Never seen anyone stand pinned with it, but
it
it
definitely
opens the door for other things.
It definitely can wear you down, Gorilla. Where the head goes, the body will follow. And look at Macho Man with a little handful of hair himself.
Yes, he said I did.
Fighting fire with fire here. Martel started it off with a hair pull, and now the Macho Man is finishing it off with hair pulling.
Talk about conditioning.
Oh,
Neither man has broken a sweat yet.
Macho Man tenacious though, just sustained that atomic drop, but held on to the side headlock. Look at the pain etched across Macho Man's face though.
Cinching up now, good and tight. Macho Man with a big experience edge.
Oh yeah, Macho Man been around the block several times in his career.
Look at that quick maneuver by Martel, another beauty. Oh. Beautiful counter, backslide coming up.
Penny combination with two, heading for a 2 count. Oh. And Martel tastes the clothesline one more time and decides to take a powder.
Don't blame him. Momentum completely swung now to the Macho Man. Nice pinning effort there with a backslide, but if you notice, Dan, he didn't drive with the legs. If that hold is going to be effective, that's what you've got to do.
You have to drive with the legs, bridge your body up, and take the pressure. Now look at that. Martel so wily.
Using the referee.
So seasoned. And caught Macho Man again right in that eye. Whoa! Oh! Just slung a Macho Man over the top rope. Randy hit hard on the outside. Will it take a toll on Randy Macho Man Savage? Martel coming out after him now. Picking him up. Oh, big body slam under the concrete.
Pull out all the stops. Do whatever's necessary. Ramifications of a victory here are enormous.
Oh, if the model was successful here against the Macho Man, he would be catapulted right to the top of the World Wrestling Federation. Overhooks the head of Randy Macho Man Savage now. Could be setting up Gorilla for a vertical suplex.
Bringing him in the hard way, over the top.
Will he go for a cover here? Yes. Hooks a leg. Only a 2 count. Macho Man refuses to quit. Never say die attitude of Randy Macho Man Savage is what has made him so successful here in the World Wrestling Federation. Oh, he hit hard. Right in the rib area, too.
Down the road, years from now, Randy will pay for that dearly.
Look at the wear and tear on the face of the Macho Man.
Hard again.
Martel putting every ounce of strength into these turnbuckle maneuvers, and the Macho Man is paying the price for it. You know, Gorilla, we spoke about it earlier, that Boston Crab, which works the lower back, and certainly the model is working that back now with the turnbuckles and now this rear chin lock.
Boy, is he ever softening up that lower lumbar area. That's where that Boston Crab applies all the pressure, but look at Randy fight this.
Yes, the crowd trying to get behind the Macho Man, chanting Macho, and he's coming up. Sunset flip, got him for a pinning combination. Only a 2 count. Didn't quite have the strength to hold Martel for the count.
Well, he caught that calf right in the kisser.
Once again, on the back. Look at the lumbar kidney area of the Macho Man.
Getting a little frustrated right now, the model is.
Inside cradle here, couldn't hold him.
Well, the door wide open now. Both men ripe for the pickets here.
Oh. Telegraphed
a mistake.
Telegraphed that backdrop and took a boot to the kisser for his effort.
Cannot put your head down.
Here comes the Macho Man. Oh! Big knee to the back just drove Martel through the ropes out to the outside, and now Macho Man making the climb. Patented Macho Man maneuver coming up.
Oh, double axe handle and a beauty.
Tremendous impact there.
Drove him right into the steel barricade.
Yes, it did, and now the Macho Man turning things around here. Going for a cover. Oh, wow. That was
Got
close.
that left arm and shoulder out of there at the last split second.
The model's so resilient. Caught the Macho Man right in the mush there. And now, the model drives a knee into the back of Macho Man.
Oh, how many times have we seen the momentum flow in this one?
Back and forth seesaw battle here on Coliseum Video. Double reverse there.
Oh, no.
Martel came for a shoulder tackle, but nobody home, and it just hit his shoulder on that steel ring post. This could be the opportunity the Macho Man has been waiting for. Making the climb one more time, Gorilla.
If he lands it, it'll be over. Nobody gets up from this.
Big elbow, yes, he landed it.
It's over.
That's got to do it. Yes. Oh, wow, what a matchup.
When he hits that with full impact, I defy anyone to get up.
He gets up so high and comes down so hard with that patented flying elbow, but look at the wear and tear. That was definitely a grueling match. It took its toll on the Macho Man, but the Macho Man emerges victorious over the model Rick Martel.
R. Shyster, yeah, we're zeroing in on you right now. Talking about IRS, yeah, the tax man cometh, but the tax man can't dress it. No, he can't, because you got a little bit of a tired white shirt there, yeah, that needs pressing, and that tie is a clip-on tie, I believe, yeah, and the suspenders, well, they're just not 90s, if you dig where I'm coming from. The Macho Man and Coliseum Video tag team partners forever, and we're going to be checking different people out, but you're going to be having a real good time, because I am too. Together, forever, yeah, check it out now, right now.
The following
Hello,
contest
everyone, and
is
welcome
a
to this
tag team
Coliseum Home
championship
Video
scheduled
exclusive.
for
I'm
one
Gorilla
fall,
Monsoon along with my
and it is
partner
for the
Stan
World Wrestling
Lane as
Federation
we are getting
Tag
ready
Team
for a
Championship.
WWF Tag Team Title event.
Introducing
Well, you know,
the
bro,
first
I've been looking
challenger,
forward to this. The
being
tag
accompanied
team
to the ring
champions
by
will be
Alpha
here. The 1,
from
2,
the
3
island of
kid, so
Samoa.
dynamic,
At a
so
combined weight
explosive, and his tag team partner,
66
Marty Jannetty, will face this awesome duo being led to the ring by Alpha, the head shrinker.
Well, they've already held the title, what, about a week now, Stan?
Not that long, and I tell you what, when you meet this duo here of Samoa and yeah, my sentiments exactly. When you meet this duo here, you never know what's going to happen. You know, I predict that the head shrinkers someday, if not, maybe, you know, maybe this match, they will be the WWF Tag Team Champions.
Just a question of time before the gold is around the waist of the head shrinkers. I agree.
They are so dangerous. I mean, they're really, literally impervious to pain.
They don't care what happens to their bodies.
They could care less. You know, they're known to headbutt each other during the match. And of course, you know, being led by Alpha, who was also a former tag team champion, him and his brother Sika.
And Brain Dead.
Yeah.
Brain Dead.
They were awesome themselves. And look at the size of the head shrinkers. I tell you what, it's a good thing the 1, 2, 3 kid and Marty Jannetty are lightning quick, because they're going to need Gorilla all that speed in this matchup.
Boy, they better have more than that.
Here they come.
A tremendous ovation here for the 1, 2, 3 kid and Marty Jannetty.
Definitely universally loved here in the World Wrestling Federation. And they've got the gold around the waist. And you know, Gorilla, they've got to be proud of that.
You know, if you'd have told me 6 months ago that 1, 2, 3 kid would have some gold here in the World Wrestling Federation, I don't think I could put much faith in that.
Yeah, I'm the same way. You know, I mean, he's got so much potential, but
It's unbelievable.
yeah, he's certainly not the largest or the strongest competitor, but I tell you what, he's got a heart as big as Texas, and I tell you, he has had more upsets here in the WWF than just about anyone.
Well, he had an upset victory over Razor Ramon, one over the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, and anybody else that cared to climb in there with him.
Yes, you know, he possesses those fantastic martial arts moves. And I tell you what, he has that never say die attitude, not to mention the fact that his body is so flexible, it's hard to hurt him.
And Marty Jannetty, former Intercontinental Champion, a real master, a real veteran when it comes to what goes on inside that squared circle. Doesn't have to take a back seat to anybody, and he knows these head shrinkers as well as anybody.
Yes, he certainly does. You know, Marty Jannetty, don't let him fool you. He's not like tremendously large, not real muscular, but I tell you what, he is salty. He's a very good street fighter.
What were they choosing upstand to see who starts here? What were they doing?
I have no idea. Perhaps that's some kind of a Samoan ritual or something. I haven't a clue.
Men of Destiny, the head shrinkers. This is a golden opportunity for them.
Well, it certainly is. You know, both the head shrinkers are over the 300-pound mark.
And quick as cats.
Yes, they are. Look at there. Already a demonstration of power, Gorilla.
Well, they're certainly going to win the power end of this struggle, no question about that. The speed, I'm sure, will go to Jannetty and the 1-2-3 kid. But ring savvy and continuity is so important in tag team wrestling. Oh, beautiful reverse knife edge, and another one finds the mark.
Oh, did you hear
Scoop
that?
slam of Marty, and whoa, did he plant him? Nice kick out. Deep arm drag by Jannetty, and just like that, a ring veteran like Marty Jannetty can turn the tables on you.
That's exactly what Jannetty needs to do, Gorilla. He needs to take the head shrinkers off their feet and bring them down to his size on the mat.
Look at these quick moves, leapfrog, reverse monkey flip, he caught it.
Wow, nicely done. Marty Jannetty is so smooth, they're so methodical in that ring. Look at him.
Another reversal, that's twice now he got caught on that reversal of the monkey flip of the roundhouse, and look at this.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
Yeah. We mentioned that quickness, and there you saw it right there.
Well, only 1 foot down, but the momentum was there, drove him over the top and out.
Yeah, Marty Jannetty is taking it to the head shrinkers. I'm surprised, you know, I sort of figured that perhaps the head shrinkers would start off quickly, but maybe Marty Jannetty and the kid with their resilience and tremendous conditioning would perhaps maybe you know, come on in the latter stages of the match. But right off the bat, Marty Jannetty is taking it to
Boy,
the head
is he
shrinkers.
ever. And a concerned look moments ago on the kisser of Afa, and rightly so.
Look at the kid going up already, Gorilla.
Boy, he is exciting. He is electrifying, and he's grounded right now.
Yeah, he just got electrocuted with that big slap. Just took him right off his feet.
Vicious headbutt.
Oh, look at this.
You know, you can knock him down, but he keeps getting back up. Oh, beautiful power slam.
Wow.
Boy, that'll take the starch out of you in a hurry. 2 count and snuck out the back door.
1-2-3 kid already in a lot of pain here, but like you said before, he will never, ever give up.
Doesn't know the meaning of the word quit. Submission not in his vocabulary. Irish whip now, look out. Nice duck underneath. Oh, beautiful. 1-step up drop kick.
Nice, did you see the agility of the 1-2-3 kid?
I thought he was going to walk right up his face.
Look at this, Gorilla. Wow. Did you see that?
If you blink, or you turn your head, or you take a sip of coffee, or eat a popcorn, you missed it.
While the flying Belindas eat your heart out, the 1-2-3 kid will come at you from all directions.
Well, got a little momentum behind that. They're going to need that kind of power. They'll have to double team.
And they're going to have to do this, what they're doing right now, a series of quick tags, and they're going to have to keep the fresh man in there because they are grossly outpowered here.
Well, they better pick a spot and go to work on it. Right now, they're doing that with a left arm and shoulder, but that's not going to last very long. Put his head down, caught the mistake, but Jannetty, oh, yes! Reverse cross kick, found the mark.
Well, Samu made the save there. I'll tell you what, that was a devastating kick. You see that?
Turned around, got involved with Samu, and he had to clear.
Oh, look at this. Oh, make a wish. Boy, Gorilla, that clothesline cut Jannetty for a complete flip in midair.
Took all the starch out of his sails.
Tremendous impact.
Scoops him up and planted him. He just didn't turn him loose. He drove him down into the canvas.
These Samoan people are known for their thick skulls, and they will use those headbutts whenever they can. I tell you what, it hurts. I've been there, believe me.
Couple of nice elbow drops, find the mark right along the esophagus area. Not going to pin him that way, I'm sorry.
Didn't even hook the leg.
Very nonchalant cover there by Samu. Is that Samu? Once he get the hair down in there, guys, I can't tell him apart anymore.
Yeah, that is Samu. Samu a little taller than Fatu, and Fatu a little wider in the glute area. This is a blatant choke here, Gorilla.
Well, wrong place to be. Now the tag rope wrapped right around the neck of Marty Jannetty. 1, 2, 3 kick comes in. All he's doing is causing more problems.
Oh, come on. Get out, kid. Kid doesn't realize the sooner he gets out, the sooner the referee can turn around, and that blatant choke will come to an end.
Well, the kid not involved in a whole lot of tag team matches, and here he is, the WWF co-holder of the Tag Team Championship. For how long? I don't think very long, Stan.
Well, you never know, Gorilla. You know, the kid, though, he's so excitable, he just didn't realize that he was causing his tag team partner more pain. Oh, did you see that?
Clothesline using the bottom rope, but you can't give away that kind of experience, Stan. That's so important in tag team wrestling. You must have that continuity, and if you don't have the experience, you're not going to have the continuity.
Exactly. The team of Jannetty and the kid have that desire, but like you said, Gorilla, they must have continuity. They must bring the skills they know into play.
Wow. Boy, was he rammed hard into the corner.
Tremendous impact in that turnbuckle area, and those turnbuckles do not give, believe me.
Nothing there, just a little bit of padding over those steel turnbuckles, and now 1, 2, 3 kid. Well, here's where he's losing it. Here's where he's making it difficult for his own team because his partner is getting hammered.
My goodness, did you see that? Outside on the floor, Samu just crashed the head of Marty Jannetty right to the steel ring steps, and once again, blocked the Gorilla.
Oh, beautiful block.
Look at
Didn't
that.
phase him. Didn't phase him a bit.
That is unbelievable. We talked about it before, those tremendously thick skulls, huge cranium area on those Samoans, and the head shakers, I tell you what. Good Lord, that is devastating.
Things not looking too well here for Marty Jannetty in the 1, 2, 3 kid backbreaker. Well executed. Look at this power. Takes all kinds of power to do that.
He is just curling the body weight of Marty Jannetty.
With one leg. But look at this nonchalant cover. Give me a break. Are you surprised, Samu? I'm not.
Marty Jannetty, girl, needs to get over there and tag the kid.
He's looking for the corner, but he can't seem to find it.
He's just too far away, and he's not even moving hardly at all.
Well, that's what the head shrinkers will do. They've got that ability to cut that ring in half.
Look at this. Didn't have the power to take him over. Wow.
Beautiful reverse thrust kick finds the mark again. Jannetty in a whole heap of trouble.
Looks like possibly Fatu has injured his right hand, though, Gorilla.
Well, he came down very awkwardly there and might have jammed that wrist.
Both competitors trying to make a tag. Fatu made one. To Samu and Marty Jannetty.
He made it. He made it as well. Look out. 1, 2, 3 kid kicks the fly.
My, look at the kid go.
Heights reversal. Look out.
Oh, you see that?
A leverage move of beauty. Flying head scissors. Bought him a little time, but whoa. He's getting hammered right now.
But now Jannetty's back in there, Gorilla. 2-on-1 now.
Fantastic action galore in this one. Exclusively here on Coliseum Home Video.
Marty Jannetty's going up top, Gorilla. Look at this.
Oh. All the way off the top turnbuckle, some 8 to 10 feet down, finds the mark. Who's the legal one, Stan? I don't know.
I have no clue, but I'll tell you what, I'm enjoying the non-stop action here. What's the kid gonna do?
A moonsault coming up, yes!
He's got him.
Couldn't hold him, just too big.
Well, but the referee wasn't there for the count anyway.
Too much power in those legs. Oh, beauty!
Spinning crescent
Oh,
kick.
he's all hung up. Come on, ref.
There's Alpha. Oh, my Samu is being hung over there in the rope. That is dangerous.
Oh, look at Alpha. He hasn't lost too much, has he? Oh, got him with the Samoan drop.
Wow, that's gonna do it.
Holy mackerel.
Referee missed the whole thing. He's going to count him out.
It's over.
Whoa, can you believe that?
We have it. New WWF Tag Team Champion.
Alpha, who was retired, the Wally Ring veteran, hadn't seen action in years. He came there like you said, Killer. He had lost a step. Delivered.
Just clobbered him with that Samoan drop out of nowhere. Wait a minute now. Another referee from the outside coming in, trying to tell this other group what went down here.
Alpha denied it vehemently, but the other referees saw it as we did, and all you on Coliseum video saw it. Alpha came in there and caused the pinfall.
Headtrigger's now having the belt taken away from him.
Yeah! Deservedly so.
Maybe a disqualification here for outside interference.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has reversed his decision. The winners of this match, and still, the Wrestling
Well,
Federation
justice is
Tag
done,
Team
Gorilla Monsoon.
Champions.
Well, the decision reversed. I don't know why they just didn't let the match continue, Stan.
2, 3.
Can you believe that? When Alpha slid in there, wow, delivered that Samoan drop.
What a lucky break for Marty Jannetty and a 1-2-3 kid. What a fantastic match.
Check it out. Cool outfit right there. Yep. Macho Man fashion statement. Yeah. WrestleFest 94 Coliseum video still with you. After all this time. You know who's got some cool outfits though? They got rhythm, they got rhyme, and they rap all the time. It's Mom, Men on a Mission. Mabel, Oscar, and Mo. Yeah, they're cool. And when they get to doing the thing, yeah, everybody listening all around the world, yeah. And you can't stop getting the beat, listening to Oscar and everything he says, yeah. And sometimes it even makes sense. Whoop, there it is. A fashion mission. Mom, Men on a Mission. Check them out and see if your feet can't stop moving. No, they can't. Just go with it.
1994, and this is WrestleFest. Mabel and Mo, go back, Daddy-O. WrestleFest 94, and I need y'all to help me out. Come on, throw your hands in the air, and wait a minute, atmosphere. It's WrestleFest 94. Everybody say, oh yeah, oh yeah. Somebody else say, hey, hey, oh. The latest and the greatest is WrestleFest. Yes, y'all know it is the best. A spectacle and event, a show. This is something we want y'all to know. You can see, razor is short. Throw your man with on and on. Red, hot, torn apart. Did it like that, he got his stuff. The Macho Man and Mr. Perfect. Don't go through the, he got quick. Rick Martel and Adam Bomb. Undertaker, he went on. WrestleFest, just like that. 1994 WrestleFest. Throw your hands in the air. You know who it is. It's WrestleFest 94. Say woo, there it is. Come on, woo. Louder, woo. One more woo. Come on, y'all, woo. Oscar, Mabel, and Mo. Coliseum, home video. WrestleFest 94. Yo, we got more in store. F to the E, S to the T. WrestleFest, the place to be. All other WWF superstars. WrestleFest, so there you are. Throw your hands in the air. You know who it is. If you're ready, get busy on WrestleFest. Say woo, there it is. Come on, woo. Louder, woo. WrestleFest, woo. Everybody, woo. Somebody say go, baby, go, baby, go. Say go, baby, go, baby, go. Say go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Somebody say yeah, yeah. WrestleFest 94, the mission, and we are.
Undertaker. fashion statement. Black is good for The Undertaker. Nothing wrong with black. In fact, it's very, very, very good color. And even if it wasn't, I wouldn't want to make The Undertaker mad. Black is good. Black is great.
An eerie hush over this Coliseum. They are awaiting The Undertaker, but right now we see the atom-splitting fusion in action as the man from 3 Mile Island, accompanied by Johnny Polo. There we see Gorilla, red tongue and all, Adam Bomb.
Stay away from the microwave. Look at the strut on Johnny Polo. Give me a break.
He's too much, isn't he?
He claims he learned everything from you, Stan. I find that very hard to believe.
I certainly hope he's not trying to pattern himself after me, because that would just definitely disgust me to think that someone like Johnny Polo would try to take anything from me. I don't want to have any part of him.
I don't know how he ever convinced Adam Bomb to let him handle his affairs.
I don't know how he convinced anybody to sell him that awful-looking pair of shorts. Look at the green eyes of Adam Bomb. He is huge. 6'7", well over 300 pounds. But I'll tell you what, Gorilla, the man he will face on this Coliseum video. If you looked up awesome in the dictionary, you'd see a picture of The Undertaker.
Well, you certainly would.
Undertaker 6'9" and well over 300 pounds.
And the agility of a cat.
The lights are out. Oh.
The ominous toning of the bell. The bell tolls.
Being led by Paul Bearer.
The Formaldehyde King.
Paul Bearer holding the urn in front of him as he makes his way slowly and methodically down the aisle. You know, it just sends a chill down your spine every time you see The Undertaker coming into the arena.
What do you think's going through the mind of Adam Bomb right now, Stan?
Well, he knows that he's definitely got his work cut out for him. You know, Adam Bomb, I don't think, has ever faced anyone larger, taller, bigger than he is. But he will face someone like that shortly, because The Undertaker is prepared to step inside the squared circle.
How do you begin to attack someone who, for all intents and purposes, seems to be impervious to pain?
Look at Johnny Polo. He looks like he's petrified. So impressive, so scary. And like you said, Gorilla, for a man of his size, he has the agility of a cat. He walks the top rope. He does so many things so well. And it's hard to hurt the man, too.
The Grim Reaper.
Look at that. Look at the look.
Look of disdain right now on the face of Adam Bomb, but that could be wiped away in a second.
As we see Paul Bearer climbing back out.
Look out!
Adam Bomb wasting no time. Perhaps he feels like his only chance is just to take it to The Undertaker right off the start here.
And he is doing exactly that.
Got a choke here, blatant choke right in front of the referee. And once again, seeing those big size 15s into the midsection of The Undertaker. Oh, wow, Adam Bomb just sent The Undertaker out through the ropes.
Saw the action going to the arena floor here. Undertaker went down hard, did not land on his feet.
Adam Bomb has The Undertaker reeling here. Will this be an upset?
Obviously, that little runt did his homework.
Undertaker hit the steel ring post and the steel steps hard. Wow, Adam Bomb surprises me here, Gorilla. I didn't expect this.
Well, he's got that kind of power, and I don't think The Undertaker expected that kind of sneak attack. You have to give the feather right now to Johnny Polo.
Oh. And once again, into the steel steps hard. Look at it. The steel steps are bent from where the head of The Undertaker hit.
A lesser man would have been out by now.
Oh, you know he would. being shoved back into the ring now. Adam Bomb knows he can't score a pinfall outside the ring. He must do it inside the ring. But some damage has definitely been done to The Undertaker. Oh, big right. Undertaker has had no offense. Adam Bomb jump-started the opening bell and just has been taking it to The Undertaker. But now look.
A right uppercut.
And another one.
And another.
And a third. Adam Bomb is reeling and rocking here, but he just raked the face of The Undertaker.
Undertaker took everything that Adam Bomb could dish out. That was his wake-up call.
Wow. A battle of two titans here, but now The Undertaker is putting it to Adam Bomb. Into the right here, going for a back jump, but telegraphed it. Look at there. Took a boot to the face and didn't even register hardly.
Well, there's what we talked about earlier on. Undertaker appearing to be impervious to pain, and now,
look at this.
Holy smokes.
That vice-like grip, look at the power. Just drove Adam Bomb down. For the cover, 1, 2.
Yes, he got it.
Johnny Polo in too late. And that was a big mistake, Mr. Polo.
You better get out of there, boy.
Oh, gosh, he got caught. Johnny Polo just made the mistake of his life.
If you get caught, you have to face the consequences. Couldn't happen to a nice enough.
The Undertaker. Awesome as ever.
Undertaker absorbing everything that Adam Bomb could dish out, but when all the cards were played, it was The Undertaker with the ace of spades on top.
So many weapons in his arsenal. He is so awesome. No one does it like The Undertaker.
Having a good time? Yeah, we are. Yeah, and the next victim is you, Double J, Jeff Jarrett. You dress flashy and you dress bright. But why, oh why haven't we heard you sing? You make such a big to-do about it, yeah. But maybe that's a secret that you got in your closet. Skeletons in your closet? Nice glasses. Where'd you get the idea? Am I your hero? Am I your idol? Have you been checking out other Coliseum videos and been copping the Macho Man, huh? What about it, Double J? Are you double scared, huh? Well, check out the wardrobe of Double J Jeff Jarrett, because it's happening, but you can wear the clothes, but can you be the man inside the clothes? I think that you're having a little bit of trouble. I think you're dressing for the occasion, but I think you're shaking inside your boots. Yeah, take it away, Coliseum video.
Rick and Scott Steiner will take on the Hart brothers. We will definitely be seeing some tremendous moves here. Probably a lot of amateur moves. And oh, look there!
Beautiful double leg pick.
Scott Steiner shot that double leg in and took Hitman down, boy.
And went immediately for the half Nelson,
Yes.
but the Hitman was halfway underneath that bottom rope.
Referee calling for the break there. Wow.
Hitman thinking, I have a tiger by the tail.
Scott Steiner so powerful. Tremendous upper body. Collar and elbow lock up now. Hitman, oh, nice fireman's carry.
Beauty.
Up the arm bar now. Ooh, little riding time here by the Hitman. And once again in the ropes, referee calling for the break. I don't think we'll have to be concerned with any cheap shots here on the break still, do you?
I doubt that very much. Too much respect here.
Well, both men with takedowns now. If this was an amateur match, we'd be using the point system, but this is professional, so we're not. Oh, single leg pick up there.
Boy, he went in so deep on that single leg, there was no denying it.
Oh, steps in now, got the leg hooked, and he's cranking on it. This puts tremendous pressure on the knee. As you know, Gorilla, Bret the Hitman Hart has had a history of knee problems.
Of course, this hold also illegal in the amateur.
Oh, yes. Cannot use joint techniques in the amateur ranks, but
Look at how the Hitman turned it around.
turned into his man now. Back on the vertical base. Side headlock by Scott Steiner. Notice how he leans his body weight on the neck area of the Hitman.
Very effective move, side headlock to wear your opponent down. Never saw in over 30 years in this great profession anyone beat on a side headlock.
No, but it will give you cauliflower ears in a heartbeat.
I was very lucky Stan, over my career. I had very flexible ears. Never ended up with a cauliflower.
I didn't either. I was fortunate myself. Wow, big shoulder smash there by the 245-pound Scott Steiner. Just sent the Hitman right through the ropes out on the outside.
See the stance there of the gremlin in the corner waiting.
The dog-faced gremlin.
Just waiting.
Bret Hart, I think,
Caught one in the kisser
yes,
there.
he's checking to see if his tooth is still in place.
You have to see his orthodontist.
Yeah, perhaps a loosened tooth here in the early going here of this matchup.
Wouldn't be the first one.
Oh, no. I've seen competitors in the World Wrestling Federation spit teeth like chiclets. Hitman coming back up on the apron now. Scott Steiner waiting. Look at that amateur stance. He's always prepared. He meets his opponents head on.
On your toes and ready to go.
He's sparring going on now. Scott takes the arm.
Nice reversal.
Oh, yeah.
Bret.
The arm barred now. Windmills it. Being shot in. Irish whip now into the ropes. Dropped. Oh, a bunch. Yes. He tried for a power slam. Look at it. The Hitman dropped behind him and he rolls him
Oh,
up.
didn't get the leverage. Didn't get up on top enough.
Wasn't quite high enough. Modified arm drag takeover there. And now he has the arm bar of Scott Steiner. Like with a slight smoke on his face.
Well, he's enjoying it. He's on the outside watching. Now he's on the inside.
Now it's his turn. Let's see what he can do with Scott Steiner. He windmills the arm twice and bars it. Putting pressure there on that deltoid area in the arm.
Rocket giving away a lot of size and power here.
Look at that.
As is obvious.
You spoke about it. There he saw the tremendous power of Scott Steiner. Just fortunate to knock it out the window. Now here's the dog-faced gremlin.
On the track, ready to go.
The older brother of Scott. Look at that. Double leg there.
Oh, look at that nice sit out and turn in.
Reversal. 2 points for the Rocket. Look at this. Tremendous series of moves here. Rick Steiner trying to torque the Rocket, but the Rocket escaped from it.
Tremendous, fast, furious action in the early going of this one.
Boy, I'm enjoying this. Rick Steiner takes the arm now.
We may have to ask you to buy a ticket, sir.
Reversal here. Rick shot into the rope, dropped down by the Rocket. Nice. Oh, I thought he was going for a leapfrog. Rick Steiner caught the Rocket in midair and power slammed him hard. What was the elbow there?
He was going for a leapfrog. He just didn't make it. Didn't get the elevation. Oh! That'll give you a negative attitude.
Tremendous suplex by Rick Steiner and going for cover, lateral press.
A little premature here.
Yeah. Got to wear your man down much more than that. Especially these Hart brothers. They have tremendous resilience, tremendous determination. Look at this kip up here.
Beauty.
Wow. Side headlock now. Whoop. Flipped him over. Look at this.
Oh, took one out of the pages.
German suplex. Heading for a 2 count. Both Steiner brothers tremendously strong. Not only the weightlifting strength, but that tremendous tendon strength too. That's where the real power comes from. Nice martial arts move there by the Rocket. Took Steiner there with the leg.
Oh, had the leg too, but couldn't get him.
Thought he may have him there. Oh, look at that suplex into a bridge. 2 count again.
Just can't give away that kind of body weight, Stan.
Yes.
Can't do it.
Another pinning combination. Look at this. Wow. Gut wrenched him right up there. Now he's got the arms double underhook. Butterfly suplex. Wow, look at that. Planted him hard, Willa.
Right on his coccyx.
The Hitman in for the save there.
And wisely so.
That could have definitely done it. Tremendous impact there. The Rocket wisely tags out. He is favoring that rib area now.
Please let me get a rest.
He needs a breather. Wow.
That's what tag team wrestling is all about, knowing when to get out of there.
You always want to keep the fresh man in the ring and, if possible, wear down your opponent and not allow him to tag his fresh partner.
Continuity is so important in tag team wrestling. Both of these teams have tremendous continuity.
Yes, they do. Crowd getting with it here. They've seen tremendous display of wrestling skills. Duck under, go behind, and Rick just shoved him out of the way.
You know, I'm surprised that both of these Hart boys didn't come out wearing ear guards. Because no easier way to get a cauliflower than to be in there with somebody that's got one on and you don't.
That's right, top wrist lock, leg trip by Rick Steiner.
In fact, in amateur wrestling now, it's mandatory.
Yes, it is. Certainly is. Rick Steiner got that arm leaning on it heavily now. Oh, look at that. Driving the knee into the bicep area.
Well, so far, Steiners have been having their way here with the Harts, but this one a long way from being over.
Bret the Hitman Hart showing us some strength and power now, Gorilla.
Well, he's got it. Bret can do that kind of stuff.
Picked Rick Steiner up quite handily. Move's becoming a little more vicious here.
Words of encouragement from Owen. Or whatever they're worth.
Rick Steiner relentless on that arm of the Hitman.
What do you think he had in mind, Stan, when he got all those tattoos? I think it was maybe a spring weekend, or seemed like a good idea at the time, or
haven't a clue.
Never really got a good look at it to see what they really were all about.
I think the one is a bulldog. I guess a dog-faced gremlin monitor. He's got that near arm overhook now. Trying for a pinning combination. Nelson. But Bret Hart bridging out of it. What are they chanting, girl? I can't make it out.
Oh, they're hooting for the gremlin.
Now they love the dog-faced gremlin. Got down by Bret Hart. Oh, wow. Shot Rick right in the Bret basket with a knee.
If there was a weak spot,
Big
that
hit
might
there.
be it.
Wow. I think that headbutt took something out of Bret the Hitman Hart, too. Rick Steiner with a very thick cranium. Nobody home on that elbow, though. Rick Steiner moved out of the way and right back to the arm.
Boy, that smarts when you miss those kind of moves.
You know, if I were the Steiners, I think I'd be doing a little more tagging in and out. They appear to me, Grill, to be standing there a little too long each time.
Well, so far, you know, they've had their way so far in this thing. They haven't been in trouble as yet.
This is true. Both men, too, well, for that matter, all four men in tremendous physical condition, so it's not like they're going to, you know, run out of gas anytime soon.
Oh, no way, shape, or form. If this match goes an hour or 2 hours, they'll all still be there.
You know, if Rick Steiner could grab the forearm, he could put a sugar hole on the Hitman, but the Hitman is guarding against that.
See, he doesn't have that reverse half Nelson sunk deep enough.
Exactly. And now back to the arm once again. The Harts need to generate some offense here, though, because as you said, the Steiners are definitely taking it to them.
Well, so far, they haven't used the one. There you go. There's a beautiful drop kick right out of nowhere by Bret. But they haven't used their biggest tool, and that's speed.
Exactly. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
DDT. That will definitely give you a splitting headache.
That'll slow you down.
Yes, it will. Rick Steiner not getting up from that yet. Now he's trying to regain his feet. That will definitely take the starch out of your shirt.
I can tell you this, Dan, there will be no submission inside this.
Oh, no. Not a chance.
Not one of these four individuals will quit on me.
All four of these competitors with tremendous pride, tremendous historical background. Well, they're just trading punches. Look here, a sleeper.
Well, wisely, Bret went on or ducked underneath the arm and went for the sleeper because it's a losing effort if you want to trade right hands with a gremlin.
Yes. Wow.
But he's wearing him down here.
Yes, he's got that sleeper flanked in hard. This cuts off the flow of blood to the carotid artery, and it will put you out. But the gremlin with that tremendous trap development, which tends to take the effect of this hold off a little bit. But now
he's down on one knee.
He's sinking.
Bret's really got it slapped down here.
He does. He's leaning into it.
Scotty concerned, and rightly so.
Referee checking now. He's third time. Oh, and Rick Steiner somehow digs down way deep and holds that arm up to avoid losing the match. Trying to will himself to come back here somehow and come out of this hole. And that's one way to do it right there. just drove the Hitman right back into the turnbuckle area. The left, the Hitman tenacious and right back on it.
Right back on that sleeper, and that right or left forearm of the Hitman right underneath the chin. It's almost a choke. It is a choke.
It looks like it is right across the throat area. To make the sleeper effective, you have to be above your opponent just like he is right now, see? And then you can lean into that hole and put all the pressure on it. Rick Steiner needs to make a tag somehow for his brother Scott.
Pinch that carotid artery, stop the flow of blood to the brain. The lights will go out.
Once again, the referee checking. One more time.
Oh, he checked right into the bottom rope.
Well, that was lucky. Rick Steiner appeared to be going out. Fell into the ropes, which will call for the break. The Hitman is not letting go. Scotty Steiner now, not liking this. The Hitman will not let go. Just like a snapping turtle almost. Would not let go of the hold.
Refusing to turn it loose. I don't blame him. Not that often you're going to get the Gremlin in this kind of a compromised position. Take advantage of the situation.
The Hitman just drove a big boot in the midsection, and Steiner is in a bad way here in this Coliseum video match.
You know, the ramifications of this match so far reaching, the referee realizing he's not going to just indiscriminately disqualify someone. He doesn't break that 4.5.
Yes. Suplex there. Puts Rick Steiner down again. Bret the Hitman Hart shaking the cobwebs from his head.
That might have been a good time for the Hitman to get out of it.
Oh, the Hitman came off and just caught a boot right to the jaw. Rick Steiner somehow with the intestinal fortitude to raise that boot, and the Hitman landed right square on top of it.
Second turnbuckle on the inside.
He's going all the way to the top, Gorilla.
He had an opportunity to get out as well.
Big bulldog. Go for a cover here.
Could be on. No, not with that kind of cover.
Didn't hit the leg at all.
Not going to beat Bret like that. I'm sorry.
Perhaps the dog-faced Gremlin's still a little groggy and didn't think to hook the leg. Both men now appear to be the worse for wear.
They both need desperately to tag out.
Yes, they do.
Hitman is looking for his corner.
But went the wrong way. Oh, my. Like a runaway freight train, the Hitman crashed in the top of the roller.
That'll fracture your stomach for you.
And now Rick Steiner wisely goes for a tag. His fresh brother Scott comes in.
Hitman in deep trouble here. Needs to get over to Owen and make that tag.
A look of concern on Owen. Oh, this windmill! Oh, windmill suplex!
Tremendous execution by Scotty Steiner.
With a cover to the leg hook, 1, 2, 2.5.
Just got that left shoulder out of there at the last split second.
That was so close.
Scotty, the referee was right there.
Scott thought he had a 3 count, but the referee wisely did not come down on the 4th count because the shoulder did come up of the Hitman. Irish whip now, reversal on the Hitman. Oh, gosh! The Hitman just hit his shoulder on the steel ring post, and the Rocket is definitely worried now about his brother's well-being.
Owen, I'm going to take it.
So.
Get over there.
That could have definitely done some serious damage there. The Hitman pulling the strap down and rubbing the shoulder, the injured shoulder. Referee has not started his count yet because Scott Steiner was over in the corner watching.
Well, you had to get Owen back in his corner, too. Hitman will not get counted out here. You can bet on it. Besides that, the Steiners don't want that kind of a victory, Stan.
Well, they don't, Gorilla. They do not want this victory to be tainted in any way, shape, or form. Well, the Hitman looks like he is in tremendous pain, Gorilla.
He's hurting. Perhaps fractured his clavicle.
Certainly hope not. That would be devastating to the...
No, he didn't. I'll tell you right now, he didn't.
Oh, look at this. Scotty Steiner set him up to what could be a vertical suplex. Trying to hoist him up. But the Hitman hooks the rope.
He's blocking it.
Oh,
He can turn it around here.
Oh, my.
Holy mackerel.
Unbelievable. Just reversed it and took Scott Steiner over the top rope and suplexed him on the outside. Scott Steiner landed hard on his knee. And now perhaps both men are injured. Oh, wow. Well, the action is definitely heating up here.
Boy, it certainly is. Guys realizing how important this match is are pulling out all the stops.
Yes, they are.
I think it's just beginning.
We knew this would be a good one, and it certainly is living up to it. And now the fresh Rocket Owen Hart is in there, and Scott Steiner's knee appears to be injured. Will he go for the knee? Big body slam by the Rocket, rolling him over now. Climbing up top. High impact maneuver coming up. What's it going to be? Oh, wow! Look at that. Headbutt right to the small of the back, the lower lumbar area. Got a hook. Got a cover. Only a 2 count.
Can't understand why the Rocket's not working on that leg. I don't understand that at all.
Side salto, gut-wrench suplex there. And a very good point, Gorilla. You know, if I would have been the Rocket, I would have stepped in and perhaps tried to put a sharpshooter on that knee. Right here.
This is not going to work.
No.
Not going to work on Scott. He's got too much upper body power.
Abdominal stretch, a modified crucifix here.
Not even applied to it.
No, Scott Steiner is leaned over, which takes the leverage out of it.
Well, the Rocket doesn't have the body size or strength to make this hold effective.
Only thing I can figure out here, Gorilla, is that Owen Hart did not notice that Scott Steiner's knee was perhaps hurt because Scott Steiner went out on the far side of the ring, and perhaps Owen wasn't aware of it.
Well, you better be paying attention.
He missed the boat there. Wow! Belly-to-belly suplex. Got a cover.
Just too strong,
yeah.
that upper body.
The Rocket Irish whip again into his own turnbuckle. Scott Steiner hits hard. And a tag is made to the Hitman.
I'm not sure the Hitman was ready to come back in.
Yeah. He took tremendous punishment.
He's probably saying to Owen, geez, I just got out here. Give me a break.
He was outside rubbing that shoulder. Doesn't appear to be favoring it too much right now. He knows there's too much on the line here. Wow. Russian leg sweep there by the Hitman.
When you're the older brother, you have to assume that kind of responsibility.
Another tag.
He's never shunned that kind of responsibility.
The Rocket finds Scott Steiner off. Drops down. Oh, wow. Oh. Boy, Scott Steiner and the Hitman just had a tremendous collision. I think the Hitman wasn't aware that Scott Steiner was heading his way. They just
had his back turned.
Oh! The Rocket goes for a drop kick, but Scott Steiner hooked the rope, and the Rocket missed and landed hard at the base of his neck. And now Scott Steiner calling over to tag his brother Rick. Tag is made.
Owen didn't make it.
Rick Steiner finding those big lights now. That's the Rocket. Look at this.
Oh, beautiful 360 in midair down to that backbreaker.
Tremendous move here, going for a cover.
Where are you, Brett?
Bret Hart was thinking about coming in for a save, but it wasn't necessary. The Rocket kicked out. Big body slam there, plants him down hard. And now dragging him over.
I thought he was going to make a tag.
What's this going to be?
Pile driver. Oh, no.
Wow. Once again, going for a cover.
Now, that was a Steiner pancake, but it didn't work.
Tag made to his brother now. Well, you know, Gorilla, there's so much family pride on the line here. No one wants to lose this. No one wants to get pinned here. Full Nelson, oh wow! Full Nelson took him back.
Owen is just semi-conscious right now. Did he make the tag there?
We've seen so many pinning combinations here.
I think the referee may become exhausted before any of these competitors do.
He will be worn out after this one.
Oh, big Steiner! Oh, beauty!
Nobody does it any better than Rick Steiner.
That could be the beginning of the end.
Oh, my, close.
Well, he left the back door open and Owen came out.
Owen trying to crawl over there now. A modified camel clutch type maneuver.
Well, in my book, Stan, I'm sorry, but this hold is academic because a submission is not going to work in this match. No. You know, it's great to wear somebody down with it, but don't look for a victory with it. Suplex coming.
Yes, it is. Vertical suplex. Hold him up. Let that blood rush.
Oh, turn it around into a pile driver.
Unreal.
You imagine the shock going through the body of the Rocket Owen Hart? That had not the save been made there, it would have been over.
It would have been over. The Rocket
Rocket made no attempt to kick out of that. He is still barely moving. The Hitman had to come in for the save. That's twice now. 2 saves by the Hitman.
Well, there's a mistake.
Yes. Scott Steiner should have kept him in the ring and worked on him some more, but he tossed him out, and that'll give the Rocket a chance to recuperate.
Owen was right for the pickets.
Oh,
Scotty missed the boat.
what a devastating maneuver. The Steiners are awesome. Rocket still dazed, staggering outside on the floor now, trying to come back
sure
in.
where he is.
Oh, he's not even sure what week it is, what day it is. Slingshot in now. Oh, no, look at it. Oh, my!
Turned it around.
Somehow the Rocket had the strength to reverse that movement. Did a slingshot on Scott Steiner and sent Scott Steiner once again to the floor.
It was more of a surprise leverage move on the part of the Rocket, Owen Hart.
Rocket trying to crawl over there to his brother now. Will he make it? So close, just a couple of feet away. Oh, he made it. Tag is made to the Hitman. Inverted atomic drop there on Scott Steiner. And a big clothesline takes Scott Steiner down. Going for a cover.
Close, but no cigar. I wish I'd have kept track of how many times a pinfall was attempted here in this one.
I know. They are going for it. Whoa! Big flying elbow there. Patented Hitman maneuver. But they just can't hold Scott Steiner.
You need a pinning combination, and they're not using them.
Wow. Oh.
I'm not sure who got the worst of that. Oh, perhaps here.
Oh, yes!
The sharpshooter. No.
Oh, he was going for it, Gorilla.
First time.
And look at this. Now the Rocket's going for it. No tag was made, though. And once again, Rick Steiner makes a save.
Well, that's twice now that each team had to be saved.
Rick Steiner knows how devastating that sharpshooter is. No one has ever escaped from it. And he made the save twice. Look at this move now.
Oh, look out.
The Rocket hoisted high up on the shoulders of Scott Steiner. Rick Steiner climbing up, and no, the Hitman stopped it. He's got his leg. Oh. Wow.
And there was almost a 3 count in the ring as well.
So much going on now. All 4 men in the ring.
It's mayhem. Referees lost it.
It is broken loose here.
Lost control of this one completely.
Rick Steiner and the Hitman just got knocked outside the ring. Both men on the floor.
Surprisingly, the 2 legal guys are still in the ring.
Yes, they are. Scott Steiner climbing up now. What's he going to do? Oh, look at this. Oh, way up top. He came down hard across the back. Look at this move.
I don't think the referee has realized who the legal guys are.
Well, this is a true Matt classic. Oh, it's calling for the disqualification.
Did he count everybody out?
Oh! Scott Steiner just hit the steel reinforcement. Railing hard. Right across the lower back. Pandemonium has broken out here. All 4 men. Pier 6 tight brawl has ensued.
We're going to need some kind of a clarification here.
All 4 competitors still duking it out. Referees coming from the back trying to stop things here.
Oh, what an attestment to the conditioning of these athletes.
Wow.
To have all this energy left after what?
30-some odd minutes. Come on, Brett. Unreal. And they still will not quit.
I don't know who won.
I haven't a clue. Hopefully the referee will straighten things out for us here shortly. The Steiner's back in the ring now.
Beat those guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, both teams have been counted outside the ring. The official decision, a double count-out.
Double count out. Well, I must agree with the Rocket. I'd like to see the match continue myself.
Hey, Brett and Owen Hart, we came here to beat you. Get your butts back in this ring.
Oh. Wow, perhaps a little animosity brewing here. Things may break up now. Yes, it does. Both tempers are finally flaring here. Referees are trying to break things up here. Oh my, this is just broken out into just like a barroom brawl.
4 referees inside the ring can't separate these 4. No way, shape, or form can they maintain control of this one. Tempers have reached the border.
Yes, they have. They are boiling over. All those tremendous amateur moves that we spoke about before just were thrown out the window, and they went to Fist City. Oh, once again, they can't control them. It's like 4 pit bulls in there wanting to get at each other. They need to separate these competitors before serious injury.
Oh, we got a lot of guys out there. Who is that? Pat Patterson?
It sort of looks like Pat.
Holy mackerel, did he get fat?
Well,
Why did he let himself go? Former Intercontinental Champion, I can't believe it.
Pat has put on some weight. That's Tony Gurria and Rene Goulet out there as well.
Boy, some of the all-time greats here in the World Wrestling Federation.
Boy, we have some legends inside the squared circle now trying to stop the Harts and the Steiners from beating each other to a pulp.
Rene Goulet looks like he's still in shape, doesn't he, Stan?
He looks good. Yes, he does. Tony Gurria as well. Well,
finally some semblance of order maintained here. I guess the Steiners have had enough. They're ready to
Hey, Steiners! What are you waiting for? We're not going to
Well, that's all they had to say.
oh my! Talk about throwing gasoline on the fire. And they're going in again, tooth and nail.
And everybody coming back in. Look at Patterson. He's out of gas.
Pat Patterson is thinking twice about jumping in on that, trying to separate them. Boy, don't they catch an elbow in the face or a fist? Because these guys, I tell you, there's no love lost between these 4 competitors now.
Boy, you can bet there will be a rematch of this classic.
It may be a rematch in the dressing room. Boy, they have definitely lost their tempers here. Once again, separated.
Well, for how long? I think we need some more help out there.
Either that or the referees must threaten them with some fines because no one wants to leave the ring. They want to settle this once and for all.
Match is officially over. Both teams have been counted out inside the ring. Match is a draw.
Double disqualification.
They will share the purse money.
You know, Gorilla, honestly, I don't think they didn't care right now about the money. I
I
think
don't think so either.
they just want to get at each other. They want to find out who the better team is.
Look at Rene, got that Friar Tuck look, doesn't he? He gets a haircut twice a year, whether he needs it or not.
Trying to calm
The diplomat.
him down, trying to talk him down.
Monsieur Rene Goulet.
Yes, former with the French Foreign Legion.
Master of the deadly croissant craft. Tony Gurria now. Oh, maybe we'll get these guys to shake hands.
Well, that would be nice. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. Oh, they're raising all their hands. There we go.
Boy, I'm glad to see that.
The Hitman and Rick Steiner just a little congratulatory hug there, and now Owen and Scott.
Talk about tremendous competitors.
There we go. Yes, they are.
We've seen it here.
Oh, you got to hand it to all 4 of them. And
4
what?
great athletes on this Coliseum home video exclusive.
Got a big thought in my mind. Can't get it out of my mind, yeah. Yokozuna. A big 600-pound man. What do you say about a 600-pound man that wears a big diaper? Yeah. A big man with big fashion ideas? Probably, yeah. But where does he get his stuff? Homar the tent maker? All I can say is thank heavens for spandex. Yeah. Yokozuna, nice drive, brother, but you're not in first place.
Stan Lane along with Gorilla Monsoon anxiously awaiting the awesome 600-pound force of Yokozuna.
Introducing first,
The World Wrestling Federation champion, being led to the ring by Master Fuji.
Could be the last time he takes that gold out.
He is the World
Look at the size of
Federation
him.
champion,
Wow.
Yokozuna.
He is so huge. The girth is just enormous.
I think the Daiichi Hotel is missing a couple of their robes.
Wow.
obviously take 3 or 4 to make that one for Yoko.
He is definitely what you would call a wide load. He has been so successful here in the WWF with that awesome bonsai drop. The Rising Sun flag being displayed inside the ring by Master Fuji. A hush has come across the sold-out arena.
Well, Fuji took this sumo expert and instilled upon him the awesome powers of the martial arts.
Yes, he did. The Grand Master Yokozuna. And look at that. Look at the face.
Just going through the mind of that youngster.
Just staring in awe of this tremendous competitor. They don't come any bigger than the 600-pound Yokozuna. Look at the size of those quads. But now, the man they call Mr. Perfect. Oh, yes. He claims to do everything with perfection, Gorilla.
Well, he certainly does. He can do a lot of things, a lot of good ways. Learned it the hard way. Second generation wrestler. Of course, his dad, Larry the Axe.
Oh, yes, tremendous competitor. He was huge. Larry the Axe, larger than his son, Mr. Perfect. But Mr. Perfect has done so many things so well here in the World Wrestling Federation. But I'll tell you what, Gorilla Monsoon, he has his work cut out for him here, facing the awesome Yokozuna.
A tough row to hoe, so to speak.
But the crowd is behind Mr. Perfect. They would love nothing more than to see Mr. Perfect perhaps with the upset and take the gold away from Yokozuna.
Well, he's got the tools. He's got the ability. Yoko questioning Mr. Fuji about something. A little late to be questioning.
Perhaps some last-minute instructions in Japanese. Couldn't understand what was being said. Whoa! Yokozuna came charging, Gorilla, but Mr. Perfect perfectly moved out of the way. And now he's taking it to Yokozuna, the champ.
Right in the chops.
Oh, wow, look. Came for a flying crossbody, but Yokozuna just caught him midair. Look at how fast he moves for a big man.
Oh!
Missed the elbow, though. Ducked under the clothesline, did Mr. Perfect. Drop kick. Wow, look at that.
Oh, the big
Yokozuna.
guy went out. Came luckily down on his feet, though.
Oh, my. Tremendous drop kick.
Oh, he just walked himself right into the steel post.
Ran headlong into the steel post. Perhaps dazed. Yokozuna, so huge, was sent outside the ring by that drop kick. Tremendous
Fuji
power.
just said, "What's the matter, you?" Walked right into that steel post.
Yokozuna thinking better right now, coming back into the ring yet. Trying to clear the cobwebs.
Gotta go over and get a couple of shots from that salt there.
And this crowd behind Mr. Perfect. They're chanting, they're clapping. Impressive start by Mr. Perfect. You know, the one thing, Gorilla, that I would have to question, perhaps the only weakness of Yokozuna would be his endurance. He has so much weight to carry around. You know, I sometimes wonder, can he last if the match goes beyond perhaps the 5 or 10 minute mark?
Well, I think he's got it down to a science where he can get up to that 10-minute mark. Anything beyond that, I think, is great. You got to get it over and get it over quick.
He possesses those tremendous high-impact maneuvers.
Although when he won the title from Bret the Hitman Hart, that match went in excess of 25 minutes.
Yes, it did. Both men now measuring each other. Yokozuna with some more instructions from Master Fuji. Master Fuji knows every trick in the book.
Boy, he certainly does, and you know, I'm sure he's made a lot of great Japanese wrestlers that have been long since gone, turning over their graves. And some of the
Did you see that move there?
I love it.
Yokozuna had straddled the second rope, receiving the instructions, and Kurt Hennig took advantage of it.
He'll be singing a lot higher in the shower.
Yes, he will. Oh, big chop there, knife edge style chop. Yokozuna still showing the effects of that middle rope, but now.
Perfect telegraphed that move.
Look at the chop of Yokozuna.
He paid for it.
Took Mr. Perfect right off his feet.
And they did.
So much power in that 600-pound body of Yokozuna. Oh, my. Wow. Clothesline cut Mr. Perfect for a complete flip. And Mr. Perfect right now is where he does not need to be. Outside the ropes where Mr. Fuji is standing. Well, that put a smile across his face, didn't it, Mr. Fuji?
Awesome headbutt by the big guy. You do not want to be in a prone position and have Yokozuna hovering over you.
No, you don't. Looking up at 600 pounds of tremendous girth that could come crashing down on you at any moment. And now Yokozuna with that nerve hold on Mr. Perfect. Crowd chanting USA, trying to admonish Mr. Perfect to come up out of that hole. Mr. Perfect has the sumo-style ponytail now that's come undone, and he had a handful of hair, but Yokozuna just powered out of that.
He has awesome power.
Yes, he does.
And at times displays fantastic speed and agility. Now is not one of those times.
You know, he's so wide. He's got so much girth that you don't realize how tall he is. But Yokozuna up around that 6'3" mark.
Whoa!
Just sent Mr. Perfect sailing over the top rope.
Lucky for him, he came down feet first. But that's how you get those really painful stones.
Oh, yeah. And also jars the knee joints tremendously, too, when you land that hard. Those little thin foam mats don't take that much out of those falls. They're very thin. And that's concrete right below them. And that concrete Gorilla Monsoon does not give at all.
Absolutely not. I can attest to that.
Mr. Perfect rolls in to break the count, but then rolls back out.
Well, Perfect was off to a roaring start here, but then he got sidetracked, and now he's feeling the wrath of the big guy. Whoa.
Yokozuna slowly and methodically taking it to Mr. Perfect now.
Well, there's nothing underneath that little pad cover there but steel.
Raw steel. Oh, Mr. Perfect blocked this one effectively in. And rams Yokozuna's head into the turnbuckle. Turnabout is fair play. And a third time. Oh. Knife edge thrust. Right to the throat of Mr. Perfect.
Those headshots didn't bother Yoko all that much.
Very good. With more punishment.
Fuji wants more punishment. Very happy right now with the way things are going.
Mr. Fuji so sadistic.
As he found himself a meal ticket.
And he loves to watch the Americans being punished by his Japanese superstar, Yokozuna. Mr. Perfect back inside the squared circle now, being backed up into the turnbuckle. Oh, another chop.
Being manhandled.
Yes, he is. Irish whip now to the far corner. Oh, yes. Oh, the ring just moved a couple of inches. Yokozuna is so strong.
Well, Yoko is taking that Perfect hard. And that's his speed and agility and quickness.
Luckily, Mr. Perfect moved there, he would have been pancaked. And he sends a couple of rights into the jaw of Yokozuna.
But here again, he's playing into the hand of the big guy.
Just can't seem to take Yokozuna off his feet.
Hitting him with everything but the kitchen sink, and all the big guy's doing is staggering.
Going up top for leverage now. Big
There he goes.
he did it. Big clothesline up the second rope. Finally took Yokozuna down.
But look, Yoko almost up as quickly as Mr. Perfect.
How can a man that's big move with the agility that he does? It's amazing.
Well, Fuji has instilled upon him how important it is not to get caught on the canvas.
Reversal by Yokozuna.
And then he turned his back.
Perhaps
the tank is getting empty.
yeah, perhaps that gas tank is running low.
He may be doing emptying positively here.
Mr. Fuji distracting Mr. Perfect. Oh, no, look here. Oh, my. Just pancaked him in the corner.
From the backside, nowhere to go, and
Double thrust to the throat.
he could be in the land of no return here.
Gorilla, he's setting him up for that bonsai drop. If he lands this, I dare say it'll be all over for Mr. Perfect.
Second turnbuckle on the inside. Fuji orchestrating everything.
That's got to do it.
Lights out.
No one has ever kicked out of that move. Imagine the force
Here is your
of
winner,
600 pounds
still
of beefcake
World
coming down on
Wrestling
you
Federation
that hard.
champion,
Unreal.
Yokozuna.
He was pushed to the limit here by Mr. Perfect, and I think only because of the outside interference by the devious one, Mr. Fuji, was Yoko able to get this kind of victory over Mr. Perfect.
Nevertheless, chalk this one up a victory for the awesome force of Yokozuna.
1,465, 1,466, 1,467. Oh, got me, and I was almost halfway there. Yeah. Next person to zero in on is Bam Bam Bigelow. Bam Bam's got flames, and they're really hot. Yeah, they are. Bam Bam Bigelow doesn't get dressed himself. No, he doesn't. He's got Luna Vachon with him, who's a fashion statement in her own right. Yes, she is. I wonder who she patterned herself after. Diesel, possibly? Yeah, the silver and the black and the chains and the whole thing. Yeah. But inside the ring, they're still hot. Yeah, they are. Bam Bam Bigelow. I would say you're a pretty good fashion statement, but those tattoos, they gotta be considered optional. Yeah. Now, where was I? 7,980. Well, I'll check you out in a little bit, okay? Hey, somebody took one.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for the World Wrestling Federation Intercontinental title.
Oh yeah, big title matchup here on Coliseum Video.
First, escorted by his bodyguard, Diesel,
As the reigning champion, the bully Shawn Michaels will have to face his number one nemesis, the bad
Here is the
guy.
World
Well, you got-
Wrestling Federation
you got that right, Gorilla.
Intercontinental
The Heartbreak Kid. He is the Intercontinental Champion. Which will he be after this matchup when he faces the man who uses machismo, Razor Ramon? Look at the size of Diesel. Wow. He is awesome. I'd like to have him for a bodyguard.
You know, Shawn says he uses it just to keep the women away. I find that very
Yeah, I do too.
He has other ulterior motives.
Well, if this were a dancing competition, I have to give it to the Heartbreak Kid, but we're not going to be dancing when that bell sounds. It will be a fierce brawl because Razor Ramon, who grew up on the mean streets of Miami, can go to Fist City with the best of them. And speaking of Razor Ramon, here he comes now.
And a tremendous standing ovation, and rightfully so. What a turnaround this guy has done. The bad guy, yes.
Well, he's got the gold around his neck, Gorilla, but will he have the gold around his waist when the smoke clears here?
Oh, wouldn't that be a pretty sight?
He'd love nothing more than to put that IC Intercontinental title around his waist.
In his wildest dreams, he never thought that he would have an opportunity to become World Wrestling Federation Intercontinental Champion. But dreams can come true here at WWF.
Razor Ramon has had nothing handed to him. He grew up the hard way. Had to fight for everything he ever got, he told me. And he will be fighting for that belt in this matchup. Oh, they love the bad guy, don't they, Gorilla?
Boy, they certainly do. I think that he has what is necessary. He brings to the table the tools necessary to become the Intercontinental Champion, but can he deal with the likes of Diesel?
Exactly. Razor Ramon, 6'7", 287 pounds, in tremendous condition. Much bigger than Shawn Michaels, but even Razor Ramon pales in comparison size-wise when you compare him to Diesel. So it's my hope, Gorilla, that Diesel will keep his nose out of this match.
Well, to be perfectly honest, Dan, I think if in any way, shape, or form Shawn Michaels looks like he's in jeopardy of losing the Intercontinental belt, Diesel will become physically involved.
Wow. Shawn Michaels just gave the bad guy a tongue lashing up and just took a toothpick to the face. Whoa.
Boy, what power did it take do that.
Tremendous display of power. Just
Snap that toothpick. Holy mackerel.
I love it.
Referee warning Diesel on no uncertain terms about what he's to do and where he's to be.
Shawn Michaels, a top wrist lock now. Test of strength here. Up. Spun it into a hammerlock there. Now reversal by the bad guy.
Well, he was losing the counter. He was losing the power move, but
Whoa. Nice drop toe hold, Gorilla, by Shawn Michaels.
he's got speed, he's got quickness, he's got agility, got tremendous wrestling skills,
Yes, he does.
and an attitude problem.
Well, perhaps he'll get an attitude adjustment courtesy of the bad guy here.
Boy, he quit in a hurry.
That remains to be seen, though. Shawn Michaels is the champ.
And it looks to me as if he's put on a few pounds since winning the title.
He does look a little heavier. Whoa!
Oh, there's the power of the bad guy.
But there's the quickness of Shawn Michaels. Classic confrontation here, speed versus power.
Another tremendous classic title confrontation here courtesy of Coliseum Home Video.
Ooh, nice move there. Wow. Shawn Michaels is lightning quick. He's not just quick, Gorilla, he's sudden.
He is, and he's outsmarting right now the bad guy.
The bad guy just received a tremendous turnbuckle. That'll give you a headache and a half. Oh,
Take him out again.
went for a crossbody. Look at this move, sunset flip.
Takes a lot of leverage, though, to get a guy with the power.
Look at that move there. Whoa, just got clothesline right across the top rope.
That guy's excited.
Hey. Oh, yeah. What about that, Chico? Bad guy looking good in that last series of moves.
He could use a razor's edge himself. Got about a 3-day growth there.
Yes, he does. With that Miami Vice look, doesn't he? Oh, yeah, they are chanting Razor. Well, they'd love nothing more than see the bad guy emerge victorious here.
Going to take a lot to wrest the title away from Shawn Michaels.
You know, Gorilla, Razor Ramon was chasing Shawn Michaels, but then he looked up and saw the 7-foot-tall, imposing figure of Diesel standing there, and he put the brakes on. He knows better than to...
I would too.
Yeah, I dare say anyone would.
You know, once you become the champion, relatively easy to hold on to that title. Things are a little bit weighted in your favor. Only way you can lose it is on a pinfall or submission. If you lose the match in any other way, of course, you lose the bout, you lose the winner's share of the purse money, but you don't lose the title.
Exactly. Well, look at this move here. Shawn Michaels went for a... Well, look at that.
Slingshot right out over the top.
He landed hard. Shawn Michaels attempted a drop kick. The bad guy caught him in midair and slingshotted him right across the top rope, and Shawn Michaels hit hard on the concrete.
Diesel, with that look on his face, realizing his meal ticket may be in jeopardy.
Wow, what a move by Razor Ramon. Shawn Michaels now, ooh, big knife edge chop there. Being shot in for the ride.
No time limit involved in this match.
And again, oh, look at that move.
Quickness.
Gosh, so impressive. Up top, big clothesline by Shawn Michaels.
What he lacks in size and power, he makes up for.
The bad guy hit hard, was disoriented, and fell out through the ropes. Referee over there watching, making sure Diesel doesn't come around and do any damage. Oh, double axe handle there right across the back of the neck, and then the momentum of that drove the bad guy into the steel ring post.
Inadvertently. Doesn't matter how it happens, it happens.
Being shoved down again.
That guy's in trouble here.
Yes, he is. He may have been injured with that series of moves. And look, Diesel measuring, and the referee right there on the spot. I like it. But now, the bad guy, see, focusing on Diesel, and Shawn Michaels snuck in from behind and Pearl Harbored the bad guy.
Too many weapons when you've got a guy like Diesel on the outside doing your bidding for you. Opens the door for a lot of things. Distraction of the referee. A backdoor attack of your own.
The bad guy needing eyes in the back of his head for this match, but of course doesn't have it.
Diesel does more than just open the back door of the limo, I guarantee you.
He drives it right through the house, doesn't he? Shawn Michaels now working the lower lumbar area of the bad guy. Could be trying to weaken that area to set him up for some kind of finishing submission maneuver. We don't know.
Chant going out for Razor here from this capacity crowd. He needs something right now.
Yes, he needs
some
help.
adrenaline, perhaps.
Oh, dropped the knee right across the lower back again. Going for a cover here, Gorilla. Got the leg hooked. Only a 2 count.
Too much power in those legs to hold it down there.
Razor Ramon always in tremendous condition. Snap mare there, now a reverse chin lock.
The boy toy methodically going to work now.
Trying to wear down the bad guy here on Coliseum Video. Referee checking to make sure there's no choke involved here. But Shawn Michaels' fingers interlaced and they're right across the chin of Razor Ramon.
Razor right now perhaps wishing he was sitting on the deck of the Fountain Blue sipping a pina colada instead of getting his clock cleaned here by the boy toy, Shawn Michaels.
If he wants to take that Intercontinental belt from Shawn Michaels, the bad guy better do something and do it quick.
Opportunities don't come along like this every day. Got to make the most of them when they do.
Oh, look at the bad guy now. You know, Gorilla, he fuels the fire inside his body off the crowd. They get behind the bad guy and they spur him on, don't they?
Well, so many greats do.
Series of elbows to the midsection of Shawn Michaels and then a thumb to the eye of the bad guy.
Well, what Shawn does not want to do is trade blows with the bad guy.
Went for a hip block takeover, blocked effectively, and once again, went to the rail. Look at this move here. Whoa!
Oh, nailed it.
Wow, powered up and down by the bad guy. If he could just somehow crawl over there and cover Shawn Michaels, he could take the Intercontinental belt right now.
The boy toy's battery had to run down.
Shawn Michaels is prone and he is not moving.
However, the bad guy already hurt. Too bad to take advantage of this situation.
And now he sees where Shawn is and he's crawling over. He drapes an arm across.
All it takes is an arm.
Oh, that was close. So close. But this is not horseshoes and it doesn't count.
Absolutely not.
Oh, big right.
Well, that's what we talked about. You don't want to exchange blows with the bad guy.
The bad guy knows how to box.
He'll be a loser.
He knows how to use those fists so effectively. Look at this. Winds up. Oh,
whoa.
Wow.
360 in midair by the boy toy.
Tremendous impact there from that punch of Razor Ramon.
And just like that, the pendulum has swung.
Look at that.
Wow.
Wow, did you see that? Razor Ramon just torqued Shawn Michaels and he hit so hard he flipped up over the top turnbuckle.
Come on, ref, keep that big guy out of there.
Diesel making his way around there, trying to pick his, oh, now look at this. Diesel's taking Shawn Michaels back. He knows that the belt cannot change hands on a disqualification. Referee talking to the timekeeper and the ring announcer here. Look at this.
Well, if he just walks out, he could be suspended.
Possible suspension or perhaps even a fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have just been informed by the referee that if you, Shawn Michaels, do not get back into the ring, you will not only lose the match, but you will also lose your title.
Oh, you made the call, Gorilla. Well, that threat will certainly have a bearing.
That got his attention, didn't it?
That's like a shot of cold water to the face. That definitely got his attention.
He's saying, that's not right, that's not legal, that's not part of the rules.
Referee.
Obviously, these guys didn't read the fine print in the contract.
Referee making it quite clear what the consequences will be. Look, Razor Ramon going outside and meeting Shawn Michaels in the aisle and now bringing Shawn Michaels back in. He wants that belt, Gorilla.
Boy, he wants it, and he wants it in the worst way.
And now, the tide of momentum has changed. Shawn Michaels begging off now. But, oh, look at that.
Oh, did you see the elevation on that?
High backdrop. Got him covered, but only a 2 count once again.
Might be a good time here for a Razor's Edge.
He's setting him up for something. This could be a superplex coming up. Just placed Shawn Michaels on the top rope. Oh, God, took an elbow right to the mush.
Took too long to put that all together.
Shawn Michaels climbing up now. What's this going to be,
A
Gorilla?
moonsault.
No.
No.
Just, hey, look at this.
Whoa, was that
my.
close?
Flying body press, but Razor Ramon reversed it, had him for a 2 count. Being fired in now. Shawn Michaels ducks under a clothesline. Comes off, caught in midair. Display of power on the bad guy. Look, inverted slam. Going for a cover.
Oh, foot on the ropes.
He got a 3 count, but the foot was on the rope. Referee didn't see
will
it.
not count.
Referee did not see Shawn Michaels, but the other referee did.
That will not count. Obvious to everyone except the referee and Razor that Shawn did in fact have his foot over the bottom rope.
Making the call now, which is going to be,
This match will continue.
certainly would have to
Ladies and
continue.
gentlemen, the referee did not see Mr. Michaels' foot on the rope. The match must continue.
Razor Ramon still conferring, needs to be aware. Oh, look.
Oh, no.
Just took a side savant kick. Oh, 2 9/10, but he got the shoulder up.
One of the first things you ever learn, never take your eyes off your opponent.
Shawn Michaels now with a barrage of rights to the face of the bad guy. Once again, the crowd chanting Razor.
Talk about tremendous matches. This is a classic.
It certainly is. Shawn Michaels driving those lefts into the side of the face of Razor Ramon, and now a big right.
Oh, just measuring the bad guy.
Razor Ramon staggered now. Will he go down? And again, a big right. Oh.
Talk about fight, talk about intestinal fortitude. You're seeing it now being displayed here by the bad guy, Razor Ramon.
It's going to come down to who wants it the most.
Oh, Razor's Edge coming.
Look at, he's got him set. Oh, he's got him set to the Razor's Edge. Look at the look of fear and shock on the face of Shawn Michaels. Oh, wow.
In the land of no return.
That's got to do it, Gorilla.
Over for the cover.
Diesel.
Oh, no.
Diesel pulled him out. Razor had him beat.
That'll be an automatic disqualification, but that's not what the bad guy wanted.
No, certainly it is not. He wanted that gold. He wanted the Intercontinental belt.
Well, if I was the type of guy to say I told you so, Stan, now would be the time to say it.
Well, you certainly did, Gorilla. You made the
Here's
call.
your winner as a result of a disqualification, Razor Ramon.
Small consolation for Razor Ramon. The winners share the purse money, but the big prize, the gold of the Intercontinental title, escaping Razor on this particular night in history.
What's this? Diesel climbing up on the apron, facing off with the bad guy. What's going to happen now?
Well, it's all academic. This match is history. It's in the books as a win for Razor Ramon, but
Diesel Gorilla trying to distract the bad guy, and Shawn Michaels attempted to come in from behind to attack Razor. And once again, look at this. Look at the look on Diesel. Look out, Razor! Yes!
must have eyes in the back of his head.
Yeah.
That'll slow the big guy down.
Razor's got the Intercontinental belt and he's wearing out both Diesel and Shawn Michaels with it now. And it's well deserved.
Well, it doesn't belong to him, but he can certainly use it for a while.
Well, he just KO'd Shawn Michaels with his own belt.
A standing ovation here for the bad guy, Razor Ramon, as he has literally captured the hearts of everyone in this valiant effort to become Intercontinental Champion.
But the referee killing the party for the bad guy. He's taking the belt from him. Razor Ramon cannot keep that Intercontinental belt. But I bet it feels good in his hand, Gorilla.
Well, I'm sure it does, and Diesel will be looking to drag the carcass of Shawn Michaels out of the ring here momentarily.
Shawn Michaels is out like a light.
Certainly doesn't look like a winner, does he?
But he retains the Intercontinental belt. Will Razor Ramon have a chance again? I hope so.
You know, you people really are in store for the treat of your life. This edition of the King's Court is one that I have literally waited so long for. I have actually got down on my hands and knees and prayed for this edition of the King's Court. And I'm sure that when you hear who my next guest is going to be right here on Coliseum Home Video, even you idiots will be happy. You want me to tell you? I'm not going to let him come out here right now, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you who my next guest is going to be. But as I said, he's not going to be coming out until I ask for him to come out, because there's been some special stipulations on this edition of the King's Court. This man that I'm going to allow to come out here and stand next to me has had to actually sign a contract that there will be no altercation between the two of us. If he breaks that contract, it will cost him so much money that I can guarantee you he would have to apply for a job with the $1 Million Man. I'm going to go ahead and tell you who my guest is going to be.
I like that.
But I'm not going to bring him out just yet, because I got some things I want to say about him. But my guest is going to be in just a couple of minutes right here on the King's Court, none other than the Hitman Bret Hart. That's right. Yeah, can you believe it? Huh? No, I'm not scared to stand next to Bret Hart, because he had to go in front of a lawyer and he had to sign a contract that he will conduct himself as a gentleman on my King's Court. Now, we all know about Bret Hart, and we all know what a coward he is, and we all know that he comes from a long line of cowards.
Tell him, King.
The Hart family were all cowards. Bret Hart's wrinkled up old mother is a coward. Bret Hart's daddy, Stu Hart, is a coward. And we all know that they had about, I think there were about 14 or 15 little Hart kids running around. And I heard the other day,
What else did they do?
that old Stu Hart was feeling his old brand, and he sort of got that little special gleam in his eye. And Helen looked over at him, and then she realized it was just the sunlight reflecting off his bifocals, and she told him to put his false teeth in backwards and eat himself to death. Have you people ever seen Stu and Helen Hart? Huh? Have you ever seen Helen Hart, Bret Hart's mother? I'm not going to say she's old, but she's the only person that I know that has an autographed copy of the Bible. Now listen, she ought to be used to this little feud that's going on between her two boys, Bret and Owen, because I understand that when Cain killed Abel, Helen was on the jury.
Hey, Lane, you're not laughing.
Hey,
No, I'm not,
the next
King.
one of you idiots that I hear holler Burger King, I'll personally slap the taste out of your mouth.
Now I'm laughing. Looks like Jerry Lawler's eating his share of Burger King.
You know, let's talk for just a second about Owen and Bret Hart. You know, there's been trouble brewing there ever since they were little children. Owen Hart was always the good-looking one. Owen Hart was the athletic one. Bret was always jealous. And Stu and Helen always showed favor to Bret, and they tried to shove Owen to the side and to the back. I guess it was because Bret was such an ugly baby. As a matter of fact, I heard that he was such an ugly baby that he had to have tinted windows on his incubator. You know,
He cracks me up.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and ask Bret Hart to come out here, because I want to say this stuff to him in person, face to face. Without any further ado, if you people would give a rousing welcome, and remember, Hitman, remember that little piece of paper that you signed. You don't touch the king, or you'll find out who the real king is. Here he is, folks. Bret the Hitman Hart.
You don't seem very amused, Lane.
Well, you know, Jerry the King Lawler sure does talk a good fight, but obviously he's a coward. He's so scared of the Hitman that he made the Hitman sign a contract that he would pummel Lawler on national TV. That's how scared Lawler is.
I don't really think he's scared. I think he's inciting him to do something so he can collect.
Well, let's see what the pink and black attack has to say to the King, Jerry Lawler. I know there's no love lost here.
Now, Hitman. How does it feel to be standing next to the undisputed king of the World Wrestling Federation? Tell all these idiots out here how it feels. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Hey, hey, hey. Don't even think about it, Hitman.
Oh, don't do anything stupid, Hart.
Remember what I signed, right? Remember my promise. That's right. Yeah. I made a promise. Unfortunately, I made a promise a long time ago.
Hey!
Oh,
Hey.
wow! Oh, he just knocked Jerry Lawler in the
I can't believe that. What? Hey! Hey, somebody get in there!
Yeah, look at Lawler.
Somebody get in there!
He's getting the beat he deserves.
That shows you what kind of man Bret Hart is. Can't even live up to a contract he signed.
He just punched Lawler so hard.
That'll cost him.
Lawler's socks just changed feet.
That'll cost him.
And Lawler's trying to get away, being the coward he is. The Hitman is wearing him out too, boy. Yeah, take a hike, Lawler.
Well, I'd like to say I can't believe it, but I can believe it. That shows you what kind of character Bret Hart's got. Sign a contract, and then, boy, that's going to cost him. That's all I can say.
Big deal. He's the World Wrestling Federation champion. What's a couple of bucks? He just beat Jerry the King Lawler like Lawler was a rented mule. Where's that ugly Burger King crown? Hart's asking for the crown. Who's got it? He might have knocked that crown in the next state. No, there it is.
Tony ought to...
Whoa!
Oh, what an insult.
Not only is he the World Wrestling Federation champion, but now he is the undisputed king of the World Wrestling Federation as he sits comfortably in the chair. I love it.
I guess you would, Lane. I've seen enough of this. Get him out of there.
Lawler is backstage licking his wounds as the crowd cheers for the one, the only Bret the Hitman Hart, exclusively on Coliseum Video.
Welcome everyone to Coliseum Home Video. Gorilla Monsoon along with Johnny Polo as we see the big 7-footer Diesel being accompanied
Making
by
his way down the aisle, accompanied by Shawn Michaels, weighing 317 pounds. Here is Diesel.
what a devastating combo this is.
Look how big Diesel is.
But he's not too bright. That's why he's got Shawn hanging around.
He's real bright. He's a very smart guy.
He is.
Yeah, very intelligent. You ever talk to him, Gorilla? No. He doesn't like you.
Haven't heard him put together a sentence or two.
His opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing 234 pounds. Bret.
Standing ovation here for Bret the Hitman Hart. Capacity crowd here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
Isn't that know where Bethlehem Steel is from?
There's some steel mills here. Yeah.
Very, very famous for the steel mills here, huh? That's blue collar work. I wouldn't get my hands dirty with that.
I heard you asking earlier on back in the locker room area if this was where Jesus Christ was born. No, it isn't, Johnny Polo. This is Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, here in the US of A. I thought you were an intelligent guy. You scored what? 375 on the Richter scale on your test, or what was it?
Gorilla, you make me laugh, young man.
Thank you very much.
I had a 1500 SAT, Gorilla. That's exceptional.
1500?
1600's the perfect score, you know.
I think it was a combined score, you and your roommate. That's what I heard, anyway.
I heard you went to college for 2 terms, Gorilla. Truman and Roosevelt.
Well, it's been a long time since I was in school.
Did they have,
These two guys could take you to school.
Did they have mechanized transportation at that junction?
Please. Hitman got his work cut out for him. Not only does he have to deal with a 7-foot monster, he's also got to keep an eye on the boy toy.
And Diesel as well. Oh, you meant Diesel was a 7-foot monster?
Yes.
Why do you call him a monster, Gorilla?
Anybody over 6'3" is a monster to me, Johnny Polo.
Ah, then I'm just monsterish.
Yeah, you're about, what are you, 4 what?
I'm for anything I want to be for. Bret the Hitman Hart and Shawn Michaels, longtime nemesis.
Let's just make a hypothetical situation here, Johnny Polo. If you were the manager of the Hitman, God forbid, what would be your strategy here against this 7-footer?
Well, first of all, I would bring someone out with me to watch Shawn Michaels. Because as we all know, Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart have quite a history of animosity.
And you think with all the family members he's got, he could find someone.
You would think. Maybe they don't like him. He's not too popular with his family, I guess.
Are you kidding?
Maybe he could bring Stu the octogenarian out here. That old coot.
Wow.
Let's, who do you think's gonna win this, girl? Let's make a little bet here.
Well,
who do you pick?
If the boy toy wasn't out there at ringside, I would go with the Hitman.
Well, who are you gonna go with since the boy toy's there?
I think there'll be some kind of an atrocity that goes down here.
You're not gonna pick a winner, are you, Gorilla?
The boy toy, I don't think he's so involved with Bret the Hitman Hart. I can't see any way, shape, or form that he doesn't get involved in this match, Johnny.
Well, so what are you saying?
I'm saying the match would possibly end up in a disqualification of some kind, or a double countout, or a double disqualification.
So you don't think there'll be any sort of pinfall?
I doubt that very much.
See, I disagree, homeboy. I disagree. I would have to say that Diesel will pin the Hitman. I believe he can.
Well, you're entitled to your opinion, as horrid as it may be.
I have a great opinion.
Whoa!
He came in like a freight train.
Yeah, but he was a little bit late there and telegraphed that move, and now the Hitman has got the key going to work now. On the left leg of the big guy, that's it. Take him down to the canvas. Now he's just another guy.
Trying to pull the wheels off the 18-wheeler, the big Diesel.
Oh, going to work on the lateral collateral ligaments. A concerned look on the gum-chewing kisser of the boy toy.
The lateral collateral kisser, gum-chewing lips.
Lateral, those are ligaments that hold the knee together.
What was the gum-chewing part about?
The boy toy's always chewing gum. Even when he wrestles in the ring, he chews gum. You know how dangerous that is?
Why?
You could choke. I've got some gum here. Would you like some?
Yes, I would actually. You could get some in your hair. That would be a mess.
Oh.
That would be a real big fashion faux
Not
pas.
in my hair it wouldn't be a mess, but in yours it would be.
Well, you got a crew cut and the crew never came back. That's a real fashion faux pas if you got to cut out a chunk of hair because there was gum stuck in it.
Hitman still going to work on the left leg of the big guy. Find a spot, go to work on it.
Well, I think it was a very wise spot to pick for the hit dude because the legs, the wheels of the big man, he can't use all his powers when he's grounded.
Oh, wow. Boy, I'm glad I retired. Understand you retired too. You took a couple of shellackings and you hung it up.
No, I did not take any shellackings. I am undefeated, Gorilla.
You are.
I'm the only wrestler in America that is undefeated, or in the whole world for that matter.
Spinning toe hold now by the Hitman. A lot of pressure being applied here.
This was
It's not a pinning combination, ref. It's a submission hold.
And the referee's not with it. You know, you can't use a submission hold to get a pinfall, Gorilla. I've seen guys in a figure. I know, but I've seen guys in a figure 4. They're in so much pain they lay back, forget that their shoulders are being counted because they're trying to resist the pain and get counted out accidentally.
Words of wisdom being shouted here by the boy toy, Shawn Michaels.
You know, the spinning toe hold was the favorite maneuver of longtime WWF superstars Dory Funk and Terry Funk. Remember them, Gorilla?
Oh, I certainly do. They were during my era.
Were they really? I know they were held.
Oh, look at this!
Now, what kind of illegality is this?
The ring is there. If you can use it to your advantage, do so.
That's what it says in the rule book.
I thought I read that.
Section 2, paragraph 7, use the ring for your own advantage.
Look at this. Look at how helpless now the Diesel has become. What happened out there? I missed something.
You were too busy running off with the mouth, Gorilla.
Did he get nailed by Shawn Michaels?
I don't know. I was too busy running off with the mouth as well.
I'm going to ask the director.
Who, Kevin Graniff? He's a buffoon.
Diesel back up on his feet, but not very gingerly. Oh, look at that. More outside interference by the boy toy. What did I tell you?
I don't think our camera crew caught it before. I think they missed that.
If I was the type of guy to say I told you so, now would be the time to say it.
Oh, are you that kind of guy?
No.
Thank goodness.
Then he shoves him right back inside where the 7-foot Diesel is waiting.
Side suplex, or side slam, or side something. Side order of fries. I'm getting hungry, Gorilla.
I thought he was going to go for a backbreaker, which would have been a big mistake.
Yeah, right on that bad knee.
No, it's the other knee. It's the left knee that's injured.
But it wouldn't have mattered. It still would have been a big mistake. Too much weight on the knee.
Look at this nonchalant cover. Are you kidding me? You're not going to beat the Hitman like that. Give me a break. A lot of guys tried. A lot of guys failed.
I could beat the Hitman.
You could.
Strategy, Gorilla. It's all strategy.
And table tennis?
It's all ball bearings
Pocket
these days.
billiards?
It's all ball bearings, Gorilla.
Croquet?
Oh, croquet.
Badminton?
I would slaughter him in any of the games you just mentioned. As well as Greco-Roman style wrestling, catch-as-catch-can wrestling, professional wrestling.
What do you know, Johnny Polo, about Greco-Roman style wrestling?
I used to work at a Greek diner.
Oh, please.
Well, I never actually worked at a Greek diner. I used to own a Greek diner. And a couple of Romans used to come by. So there were Grecos and Romans.
That's about it. Referee over there questioning the Hitman, see if he wants to continue in this tremendous matchup for Coliseum Home Video. This exclusive, and it is.
You know, I just thought about this, girl. I've never actually had a job.
You got that right. You were born with that silver spoon
Platinum.
stuck right up your...
It was platinum.
It was.
Yeah, certainly. My parents were very good to me, Mumsy and Father.
I'm sure they were. Spoiled rock.
You know, I think when Mother's Day rolls around, I'll have Mumsy get me something nice. Diesel is just manhandling Bret the Hitman, wearing him out. I told you, he's going to pin him. Look.
Only consolation here is that in the past, hooks the leg, 2 count.
Oh, my good. I should have been 3.
We have seen the Hitman absorb tremendous amount of punishment and still be able. Oh, look at that small package out of nowhere, right in the center wall. Was that close?
I'm going to have to say this, Gorilla. The Hitman is resilient. He may be as resilient a wrestler as I've ever seen, but regardless of that fact, Diesel will still pin him. So I didn't say irregardless. You thought I was going to say irregardless.
We'll just have to wait and see, won't we?
You thought I was going to say irregardless, didn't you?
Well, it wouldn't surprise me if you did say that word that doesn't have any real meaning and is not a real word.
Sort of like
oh, look at that. Slipped right down the back and rammed the big guy head first into the turnbuckle. Just like that, the pendulum has swung the other way, and it's the Hitman who's exploding here with all kinds of firepower.
Fist and fire. He needs to get Diesel off his feet now. He needs to start flip-flying Diesel around.
I'd go back to that leg once again.
There he goes.
Clothesline only stuns the big guy. Second one makes him stagger a little bit more. Third time is the charm.
Cover him, Bret. No, don't cover him. Man, I'm getting...
You cheering for Bret Hart?
No, I just get excited.
I heard that. I heard you cheer for the Hitman.
It's just the excitement, Gorilla. This is exciting.
What a classic confrontation here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. He wouldn't have hit my grandmother with that clothesline. Wow. Those powerful legs enabled him to get out of there.
Well, your grandma's only 4'2". He didn't swing that low.
Hitman still on the attack. Has forsaken the leg now. I don't know why. I would have gone right back to it.
I think he's just trying to finish him off with power moves now.
Nice neck breaker. Over for the cover. Doesn't hook the leg, not going to get it.
Bret Hart going for that patented forearm off the second rope.
Second turnbuckle on the inside. Will he go all the way up? No. Oh, he nailed it. He found the mark of that.
Look at the force, just far Diesel's leg shot up in the air from the
Oh,
force.
we could see a sharpshooter here. Can he get it on those big, long, gangly legs? Steps through and no.
Diesel's blocking it.
If you're going to counter, now's the time to counter. Once he steps in there and turns it over, it's too late.
Elbow in the mush. Now he's going back for it, I think, Gorilla.
Oh, he's going back to that left leg. Should have did that a long time ago. He's going to figure for it. Come on. Shawn right up on the apron. Come on, ref. Give me a break. What did I tell you, Polo? No way that the boy toy could not be part of this.
Wow.
And he caught a size 16 for his efforts. Come on, ref, get him out of there. Push him underneath that bottom rope.
He's got the sharpshooter.
Oh, he's going to turn him over. And referee still preoccupied. And no, out of nowhere. The Rocket, Owen Hart. Give me a break. What kind of miscarriage of justice is this?
Yes, I called it, Gorilla. I said Diesel would pin him, and he did.
You're wrong.
He pinned him 1, 2, 3.
Diesel did not beat the Hitman.
He pinned him 1, 2, 3. That's all I said.
Shawn Michaels and the Rocket, Owen Hart, along with Diesel, all three created this miscarriage of justice and got a victory over that individual, that very distraught individual, Bret the Hitman Hart. Wait until he gets back in the locker room and they tell him what went down here. What a matchup.
Important engagement, a lot of important people will be there. Yeah, street people. Hanging around my own kind. This would be nice. See if I got something pink and black. I know I do. Caught me, yeah. Now, I don't want to get no bad feelings with Bret the Hitman Hart, brother, because I use different colors all the time. But you zero in on the pink and black attack all the time. But you know what's cool about that? It's consistency. Bret the Hitman Hart always has the same colors every time. Yeah, and he's cool. If it's not broke, don't fix it, because he's a future Hall of Famer for sure. Bet on it, yeah. You know, the pink and black attack. Bret the Hitman Hart is cool. The pink and black is the best colors he's ever had, ever has, or ever will have. I said that a little goofy, but you know what I mean. And the Macho Man right now is taking you on a magic carpet ride. And that carpet could be pink and black. You don't know until you look down. When you look down, you miss the whole thing. Coliseum video, WrestleFest 94. We had a good time. Check the Macho Man out down the road, because we're going to do it again, only in a completely different way. See ya. Yes, the Macho Man, Randy Savage, letting you join the world's hottest fan club. You'll get an official membership certificate, a wallet ID membership card, a cassette featuring your favorite wrestler's theme music. Dig it! Plus much more, so join today.
For more information on Coliseum Video releases, write to Coliseum Video, Post Office Box 1311, Fairfield, New Jersey, 07007.